Hello everybody, it's Jerry again. Just wanted to do a quick video. The new numbers had come in from LISA, the Life Insurance Settlement Association, and I want to kind of go over them a little bit because there was some corrections and things. These numbers were changed, and again, I have my own opinions about these, but we'll get into that as we get into this video. First off is that they just want to indicate that there was some additional data points and things that they were trying to review, and it had not been placed into this current report. So these are the numbers that they came back with. They came back when $89.6 million was paid to consumers for the sale of their unwanted insurance policies. Okay, fine. And that was almost 630 higher than what they would have received if the policy had been lapsed or surrendered. So the delta there is probably, well, it is the cash value that could have been received if they had just surrendered the policy. They're indicating a $4.35 billion in total face purchased by LISA members. Again, we'll get into that a little bit. And then we have 300 and roughly 80 policies were sold as life settlements, which was a 2.75% increase from the total in 2021 of 20 in transactions, just south of 3,000. Also, the last indicator here, or life settlement consumers received an average of 5 times more than their cash surrender value. And that represents a 520% more in returns than cash surrender value. Of course, you wouldn't do it otherwise. Again, having been in the business and been to a few of these conferences and understanding what goes on, these numbers are nice, but I've always felt the numbers were inaccurate. And the reason I say the numbers are inaccurate is that, again, and the big one to me is it comes out and said, $4.35 billion worth of face mount was purchased by LISA members. And if you dig a little bit further into this on the website, it indicates that they basically give them numbers over a monthly period. I think it was from March until April of this year for last year's numbers. Are those numbers accurate? And my answer would be no. I don't feel that any is accurate. If they really wanted to do this, the way that it could be done is they could analyze the data that's been reported to the states, because you must report the transactions. And then also, when we look at these numbers, how many of these numbers may be duplicated? There is some what I would refer to as flipping of policies in this marketplace to one provider to another. They buy a policy, the other provider needs it, another buyer needs it. Are these things reported? Or they report it twice? And it's been my experience in all of these years in this business, no one reports these numbers. They say it's, again, that they're going to report them, and they're not going to have their name on them. Anonymity was the word I'm looking for. That's fine, well and good. But again, I think the bottom line is that we can take away from this is, yeah, there's been an increase in this business. What are the true numbers? Nobody really knows. And nobody's really going to say. This has always been a very tight-lipped business. And as far as I'm concerned, it hasn't changed. Now, how is that important for our agent friends out there and for the clients and the consumers out there? This market is going to change this year. And it's important that you get out there and get your policies in. Economic conditions are not going to improve. They're going to get worse. And there is a lagging indicator of this in the life settlement business that takes months. So we're already starting to see some changes. So I'm telling everyone that I work with, any of the agents, please send your cases in. And have been doing so. I've been extremely busy in processing and doing some different stuff to get these things ready for sale. So if you have any questions or anything about any particular policies, just give me a holler and we can discuss your specific needs for you and your clients. Take care, and again, have a good week. Bye-bye now.